if I ask you which design is better? This one or this one? Well, I don't think there is a general right answer for this, but there are some factors gonna help us to know which design style is more appropriate. There are various factors it's important to consider before we pick the style of the design. First one is context, second one is target audience, and the third one is budget. Most of them actually align with the visual identity of the brand that we're gonna use. They all together help us, of course, know which path should we go for. The designs that contain a human actually more likely to show more emotions. Audience could feel connected because the character could evoke some emotions, and that's why it's really important to make it even more relatable is to pick the character really look like your audience. So if your audience are Arabs, it's important to bring a photo of a human, of a person that looks like Arabs, not just the way they look. Sometimes you'll be concerned about their costume, the way they dress, but this is not always the case because sometimes you're really trying to sell to a general audience. You don't really need a specific type of audience, so using a character sometimes could limit your reaching. And I'm not just talking about using a human. There are so many styles. You can go Victor, you can go realism. Actually, we can do both, but you cannot always do that. Really depends. And the second thing that really important that I mentioned is your target audience. Even your audience sometimes could help you pick the style. If your target are kids, maybe you're most likely to use some cartoons and Victors. And I said budget, and yes, because sometimes you really want to tell a story when you wanted to market your products or your service. You need to tell a story. So which one is more likely to use? So here's where the budget really matters. Using motion graphic video is totally different than using real people, actors, and of course cameras, lighting. So it really depends on so many factors. So I'm going to go for a really cool style in this design. It's really new, and I think it's really helping you to fill your design without really making so much mess and distractions. Actually, I tried so many things, so many colors. I think the best way to know which is better is to try them out. This is what we do with clothes. You never know how those gonna look like until you actually wear them. Of course, there are some guidelines and some headlines that are gonna help us. design for the same visual identity but like different post, just to see like how we can make variation but stick to the same visual identity. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it.